Ooh. Thought this was pretty funny. Let's see. Hello, the cunt. Hey, Alexander. Hello, Sina. So, sorry, I'm a little late today. Whoa. Where did that come from? Whoa. Whoa. You people? You people? What is that supposed to be? Whoa. Jesus. Do. Let me go over here. Oops. Hello, Angelos. Angelos. Let's see. I'm gonna try to draw some of this crap over here. Something like that. And I don't want that no more. I don't want this no more. Maybe like that. And I might go get that bird over here and put it over there. And we'll start drawing out another square about hereabouts. You'd have to fill the poly. And we might add in another circle over here probably. Let's go to side view. Put it over here probably. Yeah, let's try that. 24 sided. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Okay, here we go. Yesterday's spaceship. It's there. It's in the archives. I just need a little break. I kind of got stuck on it. So I like to jump around and try different projects if I get stuck on something. Oops. So I got this draw cube mapped to alt drag now. Although sometimes it acts kind of funny. Like it drags the opposite way. See, like if I drag up, it goes down for some reason. And if I go left, it goes... Oh. If I go right, it goes left. I don't know if this happens to you guys too. Alt drag. Oh, and now it's working. So I'm not sure what exactly causes that. Anyway. Oops. Oops. Didn't like that. No. 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 Dang. 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 Oh, by the way, I downloaded this cool little scene from this dude on Twitter. But I'm gonna find his name in a second. I have a horrible memory. It was pretty cool. It is a little procedural fire scene. You guys seen this? And it's the same guy who did the procedural clouds from the other day. Let's see. Pretty cool, right? And you can even play it too. So let's go in here and see. Whoa. Damn. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. This is kind of cool, too. It's like procedural fog, I guess, or a procedural cloud of stuff. Let's see. Ooh. Little flame sprites. Wow. Wonder what this looks like in EEVEE. Yeah, it's sort of like volumetric. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I kind of like this effect too. Crazy. This reminds me of Interstellar for some reason. Cool. Alright, let's find... His name should be in the file somewhere, no? Let's see. Text editor. Ah, dude. Does anybody know who this is? This is... yeah, this is a procedural fire texture. So, there's no physics, there's no nothing. You just go in here. What is going on here? It's a bunch of math. Math. Absolute, mix, multiply, power, blah, 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 blah. Jeez. That's a lot of stuff. I gotta learn how to do this. It's so cool. So this is what? Noise? The flames is a noise, and then the holes are... okay, I won't pretend like I know what's going on here, but it looks like a lot of math. A lot of math. And let's find the guy. What's his name? Twitter. Flames. Damn it. Procedural flames. Oh, that's cool too. Oh, here we go. Simon Toms. So check this guy out. He's been doing some pretty cool procedural stuff lately. Oh, this video is pretty cool too. This is all just a texture. Pretty awesome. What's going on here? Dance of the droplets. It's pretty cool. It's sort of like particle emitter, I guess. Scatter. Cool. I'm gonna start using that. Scatter. Ooh, he's doing tutorials too. Awesome. All right, let me get back to this thing. Hey, Senso-G. Oh, you saw it. Nice. Was that a pre-screening or something? And, man, thanks. I'm excited. Seems like everyone's been going to the pre-screenings except for me. Everyone else has seen it. Let's see. Could be useful for ghosts or incorporeal characters. been looking to learning Substance Painter, but the more I learn about textures in Blender, the less I think I need to learn Substance. Yeah, I agree. I think Blender's got a lot of capability there. Oh, it's already out. Nice. All right. So, for you guys who don't know, I'll just do a little humble brag here that I worked on the latest Spider-Man that's coming out soon, the Into the Spider-Verse, and I used some Blender in there. So hopefully, when it comes out over here and some of the artwork is out, hopefully I can share a little bit of the work I did using Blender for that movie. And did a lot of vehicles and some sets and some of the props for the characters. And I used a combination of Moto and Blender, but yeah. Oh no, what's going on here? No, not just modeling. A lot of shading, rendering, some like 3D matte painting. Not only modeling. Texture, a lot of texture. So that movie is very painted. So a lot of the whatchamacallit, it's painted, so the textures all had to be painted. It's like a mixture of 2D and 3D. I mean, I don't know exactly how they finished the movie, because I was there for the first year or so, and then a new team like came in and finished up the movie. But when I was there, we were doing all like paintings for everything. So it was very, very labor intensive, but fun also. Yeah, sure. I found that job through the production designer, Alberto, who I had worked with previously on a bunch of other projects. And he was the first one on the project, aside from the director and the writers. And then I was his first artist. So it was a very, very big empty floor, and there's just a couple of us, and then more people kept popping in, and yeah, that's how I got on there. The story is also good. That's good to hear. That's so hard to find lately. Any movie that has a decent story is like automatically better than a lot of other movies. It's kind of sad. Oh God, a ton of questions, a Rosendahl of questions. It's funny. But yeah, actually, that was the first time I was using Blender for that, when I was working on Spider-Man. Because I was using Moto at the time, and I just wanted to do GPU rendering. And I knew that I tried the Octane plugin for Moto, and it was really buggy. So I gave up on Octane, and then I was trying Blender for cycles, and I was like, holy crap, this is pretty fast. And then I was like, okay, might as well try to do more and more in it. And then it's basically a question of laziness. I just wanted to make it so I don't have to export and import from Moto to Blender. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to learn how to model. And then I found like a lot of little strange things that I wanted to change, so I started scripting, and then I started learning Python, and then a couple years later, here we are. Now I'm a slave to Blender. I have to stream every day, otherwise Ton will appear in my sleep, or I don't know. I don't know about the speed of Octane versus Cycles, but Cycles versus Moto's CPU renderer was definitely faster. And Octane was fast, but it was too buggy. Like, it was breaking my scenes, and sometimes it was breaking the scene, so it was pointless because I couldn't use it, no matter how fast it is. But that was when the plugin first came out, so I'm sure it's a lot better now, hopefully. But I don't know. I just didn't have a good experience with Octane. I don't think they should have been selling that plugin, because it was like $300 something for the plugin, and then you have to pay for the Octane, and the thing wasn't ready. Like, it was breaking my scenes. So I was kind of like salty about that. When you work on a project like that, do you get paid by the project, day rate, salary? It's like a salary. It's like a regular job. When producing 3D concepts, how do you texture them quickly? Do you overlay textures in PS? Yeah, I tend to just avoid unwrapping. So if I do need to unwrap, I'll just do a side projection. Like, if I needed to do this graphic, I would have done a side projection here to get this. In this case, I just made it out of geometry. So this is like a real geometry here. But and then I'll just do procedural textures, or just overall box mapping for textures. So I don't really use UVs that much, only for like little stickers or specific things if I really need it. But UVing is too slow, I think. Too slow and painful. I don't like it. Alright, so I noticed something weird over here. Oh. Never mind, I guess that was just me. I'll subtract that from here and from here. EEVEE requires you to paint, that is why. I don't mind it, just not have had to do it. Well, I mean, we were painting textures and doing stuff without UVs. I mean, just side projections, basically. Side projection, top projection, front projection. Not, I just mean like not traditional UVing where you pack everything in like every inch and all that. Oh, what? I wonder if I add in a light with that. I'm trying to get this effect here, like a watercolor effect. It's kind of dumb, but let's see. Whoa. That's crazy. Can't forget Suzanne. Bonk. Let's see. When you complete a project like the spaceship, what do you do with the final model? Sell it on the market? It's just practice. Um, well, for this one, I don't really have any plans for it. I might, maybe, I don't know. Like, would anyone buy this if I sold it? um, so yeah, I would probably just post it on Instagram or somewhere and then forget about it. It is mostly practice and just for fun. But this is the way that I've been able to get jobs usually, is just by doing a little doodle or some model. I mean, this is how I got my first job, was just posting stuff online, and then just somebody saw it. So, but I don't know. It's just me though. I don't know if that's good advice. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Posting stuff is the way. Yeah, I don't know. Is that good advice? But everybody does that anyway, right? Do you guys all post your work online? I thought that was like the default thing. But and you have to do it consistently too, cuz I mean, especially now, cuz there's so much crap being posted online these days. I don't mean crap. I mean, like, there's so much stuff that you have to really be on top of it. I do, and no one cares. Dang. It's a cold, harsh, cold world out there. Keep that shit work in my library and save the world. Yeah, it's a tough question though, but then how is anyone ever gonna find you? Well, what could I say? All right, so when I started doing art seriously, I wasn't posting online because I don't think there was a place to post it online at that time. Um, or actually, I was really into cars back in the day, so there was this one website called speedanddesign.net, and it was a really tiny website. There was only like, I don't know, 15 people on there, and it was a little bulletin board forum, and people would just post their car drawings there. So that was okay because we were shitty, but it was okay because everyone there they were there to learn, and that's what was expected. Like, everyone was kind of shitty and learning, and there was a couple of pros on there, but and they were like gods, you know, like anytime they came in and gave it a critique or advice, it was like, oh god, it's so good. Or they did a drawing and your just brain explodes. So you could try to find a place like that that's like very tiny community and just start posting stuff there. Seems like Discord is actually a good place for that. I could although I haven't been really running my Discord very well. It is there. There's a couple people in there. They all seem to be they're guys here from the YouTube, and they're kind of helping each other, and it's kind of cool. It's a very tiny little community there. But yeah, I think it's good to show your stuff at least to people that are in your same level, and you guys can talk about it and try to make like a group, you know, because you want to have your people that you can grow with, because all those people that I was posting on speedanddesign.net, and we were all like, 13 14 kids, 14-year-old kids, and I swear to God, all those guys, like one dude named Julian Bilo Du, he went on to work at Porsche and Tesla. Actually, no, he works at Tesla now. And then another guy, Anthony Sims, he works at SpaceX and designing like spaceship interiors. And then it's crazy. All these people went on to be amazing, and we all started off like doing super shitty drawings and sharing them on the internet. So just find your group somewhere and just work together and just be consistent, and I think that's how you can do it. I think it's the community aspect that makes the posting online work. Have your people kind of. Are any of you riggers in 2.8? Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about rigging. Yeah. Does anybody here post online? I've seen a lot of people are kind of hesitant to post, but does anybody do it a lot? Well, Cena does, I guess. Or do you guys have any tips for like current day internet? What is the best place to find communities these days? Is ArtStation good? But I feel like ArtStation is really big and overwhelming, and it has so many people, and they're all like super high level, so it's really over. I would have been really just scared to post if ArtStation was like my only option, or if that was like the big option. I would have been scared, I think. Oh yeah, Instagram's pretty good. I think Instagram is good. Tumblr's dead. That's kind of sad. Tumblr used to be good. I still like Tumblr for reference. Oh. My school has a Discord, and then they put a link to our smaller group by major. That's so cool. Is that, what kind of school is that? Is that a college or high school or? Man, that's such a cool thing. College. So does everybody share notes and like links and stuff after class, or how does it work? Yeah, that's really cool. Do you guys do voice chat a lot? Sometimes Mimi. Esports. You guys have time to watch esports in school? What kind of janky ass curriculum is that? Just kidding. Man, the professors are on Discord, and you have an esports team? Holy shit. Uh-oh. It's the future, guys. We are in the future right now. That's amazing. What games do they play? Or is it just one game? I've actually been watching a lot of StarCraft lately. It's not good. It's so addictive. Yeah, but isn't that how it works now? Are the esports team players, are they like the jocks of the school, or are they still nerds? Do people still give them wedgies? I'm curious. What does the future look like? We have many teams for different games and do tournaments inside school. So, all right. So what is like the hardest team to get into, or like the most prestigious esports team? Oh, League and Overwatch. Hmm. Hmm. My schoolmates didn't even know what 3D modeling is when I started with Blender alone. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. The only esports I had when I was his age was gym. Yeah. You have Red Bull sponsors the school? That's crazy. So all the all the kids are drinking Red Bull and like playing League of Legends at school. What the hell? What is this? My college had a basketball team, I think. I'm not sure. And they had a shirt. No, actually, I don't think they had a team. They had a shirt that said CCS basketball undefeated since 1940 or something like that. Because we just never played any games. It's an art school. What's that? Oh, thanks, Michelle. Free Red Bull when you have a college tournament. So when you get older and so when you're like an old man sitting in your big lazy boy chair, you can crack open a nice Red Bull for that nostalgic feeling back in your heyday, right? The taste of nostalgia, Red Bull. Nostalgia and ass. I don't know. I've only had Red Bull once, and for some reason it was some people wanted me to wake up very quickly, and I was sleeping, and they gave me Red Bull, and it was disgusting, and I never had Red Bull since then because it was gross, and I was waking up. Yeah, maybe I don't know. It is quiet. There's no weed whackers, no Lamborghinis, no Harley, no motorcycle gangs going by. There's like always at least one motorcycle gang on every stream. Trying to take over the world. Red Bull recruiters just left the chat. I had to stop drinking it years ago, especially when I found it palpitates your heart to wake you up. What the So all the students in this school are gonna have like heart problems when they get older. Holy shit. And then oh yeah, I knew a guy in school who would drink like a whole case of Monster Energy every week or something. It was pretty crazy. I think he eventually got over that, but yeah, it was insane. I want a little bit of roundness here so this could like merge into the other part, but you know what? Do I need local view? I don't know. Maybe local view can go... Trying to decide what's more important, local view or having all three of these. Or maybe these two should not be. I'm going to try to add both of these show extras and clean mode to the right side as rows. And then on the left side we could have something else, like maybe local views on the left. Alright, I'll put local view on the left. And then on the right would be shade smooth. Where's shade smooth? The hell? Here, this is the one I want. Shade smooth. So this one goes pi.operator, and then you put a quotation mark, and then you put text equals shade smooth. Okay. Reload this. Pi. There we go. It's not bad. I think these should be stacked on top of each other. So in that case, let's see. I need two columns like this, right? Let's try that again. There we are. We got clean mode and show extras. That's pretty tough to see there without the background. How do we make it not transparent? I guess I have to, I'm not sure how to do this the proper way, but I'll just do it the way I've been using before. So it's like row, and then one more row, and then this is a row. Row your menu gently down the stream. Right. Why is it see-through though? Ah, guys, why is it see-through? What am I doing? When did I ever make this see-through? Is it this? Well, now I broke the menu. What did I do? Oh, I'm missing a comma here. Guys, why is it see-through? What am I doing? What did I do? Shite. Why is this different from that? The code looks the same. I'm just doing columns and rows. Is it because it's a prop and properties are like automatically see-through? For some reason? Damn it. Come on. Let's see. Hey, Ruthwick. Asina. It is just like I found out the ingredient fragrance that they put into everything has over 5,000 chemicals in that one ingredient. What is fragrance? Isn't that just a word? It's all poison. Watch the documentary Stinks. It is shameful what the government allows in your food and on your skin. Yeah, I don't really like perfume anyway. I'm kind of stinky. I was talking with one of my professors about our school esports and Discord stuff. He worked on God of Wars, but he still wants to learn new stuff. Unless you live naturally, you are a walking lab rat for the government. Oh, shit. We're getting deep here, guys. What text editor is this? Is Notepad++. How many of you think that we will meet aliens one day? The same government who licensed pills they feed you to keep you on the lab train. They never sell you a cure or tell you the truth. Damn, Oxer. Oxer has seen the light. People would overthrow the government and be more strict on big business. I'm going to create a 3D world and transfer my consciousness. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. What's that text solid by thing? I like that movie. VS Code. I tried to use Visual Studio, but it takes so long to open. That's my only problem with it. I like Notepad because it opens instantly, like Oxer. Like Blender. How do I avoid military service? That's a good, I guess, go to Canada? Is that how it works? Anything that has a scent has the ingredient fragrance. Oh my god. VS Code opens fast, does it? Does it though? Let me try. Maybe Visual Studio. I guess that's fast. But then it has all this extra crap. I don't want any of that. Here. Let me open up another notepad. Can I open up another notepad? Boom. I mean, that's instant, though. You can't beat instant. Oh, Visual Studio is different from VS Code. Oh, shoot. What is VS Code? Sorry, guys. I'm a total noob with programming. Is VS Code also Microsoft or somebody else? Is it this one, VS Code Pro? Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a class. Where's VS Code? But this is Visual Studio, isn't it? Okay, so this is different from regular Visual Studio. Free open source, but it's still Microsoft, right? All right, I'll try it out. I'll try this out later. But anyway. By the way, do you guys have any do you guys use GitHub, or are there any good alternatives to GitHub for if you want to release, like, I've been thinking about maybe putting my scripts onto GitHub or something similar instead of Dropbox. But what would the advantage of that be? Because I got version history on Dropbox and it seems to be working fine. Like, what is the big benefit of using GitHub versus Dropbox? I guess is what I don't get. Paste in. Well, anyway, this was a long way of saying that now we have shade smooth. And I need to figure out how to get these to be not see-through. Come on, guys, what is this? Many people can collaborate. Oh, I guess that's cool. But you can't do that on Dropbox? Well, anyway, I'm an idiot. Anyone can fork your project and use that as a basis for his own. Okay. Connect Blender and VS Code. Alright. I'm gonna have to look into that. I saw the video from J&M, but I'll keep checking that out. Dig a deeper hole for myself. Anyway, I think I'm a little bit stuck here, guys, so... And it's about 12, so I think it's about time to call it another day. But anyway, thank you for joining in today. I learned a lot about the future of college and Red Bull sponsorship and VS Code. So I'll consider this a productive stream, even though I didn't do much modeling. Anyway, have a good rest of your weekend, guys. I'll see you on tomorrow. Same time. Bye. Oops. Oh yeah, don't forget to dislike, unsubscribe, and destroy the internet.